Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. We have a question that came in at customer service. This one comes to us from David Carter. And David Carter says, Serge, I've noticed several tour players when making a practice swing, changing their focus during their forward swing. They focus on the ball during the backswing, but shift their focus to about 18 inches in front of their ball during the forward swing. Can't tell if they're doing it during their actual shot. What are they doing? Is it the point both arms are fully extended? Is it the point of maximum acceleration? Is it something we could be or should be doing in the PPGS or not, and why? Thanks for all you do for us. Again, David Carter. Okay, David, I think I'm going to make a pretty good assumption here that what you're seeing is, I see a lot of people making practice swings and doing this. They stand up here and they go like this. They kind of, and then they go over here. And the reason why you can see that is because it's a much less than full speed swing. Now, I've even seen a few guys that do that who really aren't rotational. That's the rotational move. When even if your head is dead still and you're making a huge turn and then you snap your lower body, what does that do? It pulls your arms in front of your body, but in pulling your arms in front of your body, it's also pulling you past the body, and you're into that position where they call you that your chest is covering the ball. It's on top of it and you're ahead of it. That's why I label the true rotational swing as that they hit the ball with lag, drag, hold, block. They got the club, they're trying to lag the club back, they hold it, lag, drag, they're going to drag it into the ball, holding on, because they can't let it release, because if they get here and they flipped it, who knows what's going to happen with it. All right, hold, and then they come up and they block it, because if they had any release whatsoever, they'd be hitting them way to the left for a right-hander and left for a way left for a right-hander and right for a left-hander. Okay, so I think that's what you're seeing, is that they make this over-exaggerated move, and me, I mean, Justin Rose does it a lot, and I can't see why he's doing it, because he's fairly vertical. Justin stands up to the ball well. He lifts the club up pretty good. He's finishing more left than I'd like, but he's always up halfway vertical into the finish. But what is going on with that? I mean, I like Justin. He's a nice young man. I mean, totally polite, just a epitome of what a golf pro should be in terms of politeness and attitude and hard work ethic and everything else, and good family man and all that. I mean, he's top shelf, but I can't understand why is he doing this. It's got nothing to do with his golf swing, because he stands there and makes a good still swing and has his arms coming down properly at impact, where his arms are extending at impact. And us in a pre-performance swing, both hands extend at impact, and we're either at or directly at the ball, just like baseball players hitting home runs, you extend your arms. But all of these people doing this stuff, they're all coming in here and they've spun out really hard, came down, and then somehow they got to come out of the shot a little bit to try to hit it, so they can let their arms hopefully kind of stretch out. Now you watch Lee Westwood really well when he swings. He comes down, but at impact, his arm is always bent, and he's gotten away with it pretty darn good. I mean, look at how good a player he is and what he's done. But I think he'd be a lot better if he could stay still over here, not, get more peak performance than that. He's going to stay more vertical, so he can be taller at impact. His arms can straighten out and go like that. He's going to take he's going to hit the ball much more solid and straight. He's going to take his shots that go right and left. He's going to narrow it up, so go more from playing in the baseball park to a bowling alley. But I think that's what you're seeing. And a lot of them, they just get into doing that. Like I said, I see Justin do it. I watch him do it at the Memorial. Every practice swing, but it's got nothing to do with the swing he's making. Oh, he was quite rotational for a long time, but in the last year and a half since he started playing good, you go look at him 2 or 3 years ago and look at him now, he's way more vertical. And so I think he's doing a really good job on that, but he needs to get rid of that practice swing, because that practice swing is exactly the thing that cost him, is what can give him what hit him when he hit that bunker, the shot out of 18, I think in the playoff or on the last hole, where he got it up and down on the 18th hole on Sunday, where he blocked it a mile right. And remember when he came up, he said to Jack, he said, I tried something like hitting it really high, like I tried nuking it and I got ahead of it. Well, that was his practice swing. He's always doing this in the practice swing. Just stay still, let the club release the impact, and swing right up. Okay, so I think that's what you're seeing, and hopefully I answered your question about You don't want to do that. That's got nothing to do with peak performance. Peak performance is staying tall, staying still, and being the head behind the ball at impact so the arms can straighten up completely, go into the forward mitt and up the tree. All right? Great observation. Great question, David. Keep these questions coming in, because that when you see stuff like that, because it's no good to try to figure out that, hey, I don't know if that's good or bad. Let me work on it and see, and I'll find out for myself. Just send the question in, and I'll tell you. Why waste your time? If it's good, I'd rather you not. I'd rather you still wait to find out for me that it's the right thing to do than it be bad, and then you've just been working on something that's messing you up pretty good. So anyways, great question, great thought. In a peak performance swing, the head stays still from takeaway to impact. Once you hit it, then we pop-tart to the finish. That's it for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.